How do you, in a changing market like today, where it's changing more to a traditional market from a seller's market, how do you navigate the issues with obtaining inventory to be able to list? And then secondly is, how do you deal with making sure it's priced right?
Okay. Yeah, so right now, like my inventory, I think I have about 35 to 6 listings right now, with everything that I have getting ready to go on the site and everything. I'm probably mid 40s. So that's my inventory. And it is, a challenge going from the market that we were in to now. Sellers still think that we're kind of in that. So you just have to be careful as an agent going into it. I try not to let them corner me in on a number or anything like that. I try to lead them down the path of, what would you like to get for the property? What do you have in mind to obtain out of this, after it's all said and done? And, I listen to what they say, because at the end of the day, it's their property, and they're going to be the ones that actually set that price for me. And then I let LandLeader do the marketing and the selling for that client. So for me as the agent, I'm okay with actually starting it a little bit high, as long as it's within reason. When I go to that appointment, I try to bring as many comparable sales, I guess, as I can, or just use my experience on previous farms that are similar to that to kind of arrive at my number. And so again, you have to walk that fine line. You don't want them to overprice it and then just sit there and both get mad at each other. But I think, again, LandLeader just does a good job of presenting it the way that it needs to be. And as long as we're within that realm and close to the data that I bring, or maybe in that middle ground, then normally they don't have a problem with moving off the market and selling.
Perfect. So a couple of consistencies that I'm hearing and that I've heard across the entire United States is, when you go to a listing appointment, make sure you're proactive instead of reactive. Okay. Yeah. It sounds like you have to get comparables down and your experience down. Additionally, do your homework on LandLeader and all the tools you have to present. And and then obviously let the market do some speaking, because every seller is traditionally going to want to start at the high if they can. So yeah, good. The final question is, if I was a newer broker and I want to take my real estate business to the next level, what advice would you give me after being licensed for 6 years and a top producer? What would you tell me to focus on for the folks who are going to be watching these?
So like, you mean for like a brand new person that's going to be joining the team?
Or maybe a newly licensed agent, or even an agent that had a change in life and decided they want to focus more full-time on real estate. Anybody who wants to take their real estate business to the next level, what would you recommend that they do and focus on?
For me, I would recommend to first, one of the best things is just letting anybody that knows and likes and trusts you, that you're in the business, let them know what you're doing. Let them know about the brokerage that you're with. And, if you're going to be with LandLeader, let them know what LandLeader does, and just kind of spread that word. And next thing you know, you might be making a sale with somebody that, is your really good friend. That's a good way to start off. And then, like for me, my biggest thing being listing eccentric is prospecting. And nobody likes that word, but for me, that is what has excelled me to be kind of where I'm at. And I focus every morning about 2 hours a day trying to work on that, whether that's a for sale by owner, expired listing, vacant landowners, implementing some sort of a mailing program. But if you're brand new, just start with the things that you can build up, and then start investing back into your business with like mailers and some of those things that could cost some money. But really for me, you definitely got to work hard in the beginning and build it up, and keep working hard. And then you will start to get the referrals and the business that you earned early on in your career.